Hello, this is Laurie again. So today I've learned some very nice tricks with index and match formulas. So I'm just going to show you. So I've got this little table here. So as you can see, what I want to get is the first non-blank cell for the credit rating for the counterparties. But obviously if I use a VLOOKUP to do that, it wouldn't work, because if I look up JP Morgan here and look up those two columns and I go the second column, it will actually return me 0 because the very first lookup is a blank cell. So in those scenarios, I wouldn't be able to use VLOOKUP to get the data that I want here, which is A-1. So what I'm going to do is to use an index formula instead. So let's start with the index formula. So equals to index, and I'm going to select the array. The array here is just going to be the whole column B. And now I'm going to find which row I'm going to use. So in here, I'm going to need two different criteria. So I'm going to use match first. The first item I'm going to look up is obviously going to be JP Morgan. So match JP Morgan. And I also want to look up anything that's not blank. So I'm going to write false here. Okay, false. And the lookup array here has to be two arrays as well. So the first array is column A. I'm going to lock this, and I'm going to add AND to connect it to the second array, and that is going to be isblank. So anything that is blank in column B. Now, if this column is blank, it's going to return true. So I'm going to look up false. So anything that gives me a false, so that means there is some item or values in that particular cell, then I'm going to match my row number to that particular row and look up through the index formula. Okay, and then I'm going to close down this match formula by making sure it is exact match by putting a 0 here. And then lastly, just finish off this index formula. The column I want is going to be 0 because there's only one column here. And I'm going to press Ctrl-Shift-Enter to make this work because there is two array here, so I need to press Ctrl-Shift-Enter for this formula to work. There we go, and I just have to drag this down. And yeah, that's what I learned, and I found it quite helpful. So hopefully you'll find it helpful too. If you like this video, please click the like button. See you in another episode.